In this video series, we are learning NXOpen through journal recording because journal recording can be a practical and effective approach. And in the previous two videos, I have shared my own way how you can effectively use journal recording for your learning, and we have already detailed out how you can record a journal, how you can uh, record your action steps, how you can start reviewing your generated code, and what all you need to understand, what all you need to review in that code and how you review that. So in this video we will continue reviewing the code that is generated by our journal, and will also tell you about the next steps how you can improve your learning through journal recording. By this time, you already know that when we record a journal, it typically includes commands and functions that correspond to the action we perform. This generates a code that we can see when we see the journal recorded. And when it comes to studying the generated code, we can go through this code and we can understand how each command and function is really working. So we have to pay attention to the syntaxes, parameters, the structure, the NXOpen API is used, and along with the knowledge of NXCAD software, and that action itself helps us review and understand more about the generated code. So this all helps us grasp the fundamental of NXOpen programming. Now let's move on. Let's try to learn more from this recorded journal. Now what we are going to do, that we are going to review the action steps that we have performed. We have created line, we have created arc, and also we have played around with the model that we have in NX while recording this journal. And in last video, we have already seen how we can find out the code block that is relevant for line creation. And we have already seen that there is a associative line builder which is used to create the line, and this line builder has lot of parameters being given as an input to create that line. Now I am going to tell you something which can little bit confuse you. What we have seen in the last video is that we have pointed out that this all is a code that is related to creation of a line, and we can see that there is associative line builder 1, and here it finishes with a destroy uh, command or destroy API. Now, if I scroll down, I can see there is a plane which is also destroyed, and after that, it starts with associative line builder 2. We have only created line once, but we can see there are two associative line builders. One is associative line builder 1, and second is associative line builder 2. Now, here it comes uh, for us as action step to review the difference between two associative line builder 1 and 2. So here you could see that if I select all of this code, here as well there is different parameters being declared, and value for those parameters is assigned. There is a start option, there is an end option for associative line builder, and again there are similar code, and the other associative line builder is also destroyed here. It means that we do have two associative line builder being recorded for one line that we have created. Now here what we have to do, we have to experiment and modify, because without that we won't be able to understand what exactly is the correct one to keep and what is the other one that we can remove from our code. Maybe both are correct, but we at least found out that there are two associative line builders created by this script and we only need one. So here we definitely need to go detail into this, deep into this to experiment and modify. So how this can help us is that we can experiment the generated code by modifying the parameters, by adding new commands, or by combining multiple actions into single script. This hands-on approach is going to give you the deeper understanding of NXOpen and its capabilities. Now, before I tell you more about how you can modify this journal and re retest it or re try to create the new line with this journal. Before that, I would like to tell you a very important trick is that when you are learning NXOpen using journal recording and you are just starting off, what you do is only record one action at a time. Do not record several actions because it will confuse you for sure. So only record one action. Try to understand, try to review the each line of code deeply, and then you try to modify it and rerun it. What I mean by rerun is that you rerun the code by small tweaks into your journal and just observe when you still get the action performed into your NX. So in the next video, I am going to tell you how we can copy the particular code block from this recorded journal and create the line out of it.
Here I am introducing a course called C Sharp Essentials for NXOpen Customization and Programming. Enroll now and unlock the power of customization in NX. Don't miss out.